Hello everybody, what is going on? Back on the scene is Leah Teen. So today, as you can tell by the title of this video, I'm going to be talking about how I lost 90 pounds. So before we get into it, I want to do a couple of disclaimers. First, please ignore the glare on my glasses from the ring light. It's just going to be there. We're just going to have to get into it. Second, and this is actually about the content of the video, I don't want anybody coming into this with preconceived notions about like, oh, I lost 90 pounds in 3 months. I lost 90 pounds in 5 months. It took me a long time to lose that 90 pounds. So we're going to talk about all of the things that I have been through on this weight loss journey that's the easiest thing to call it. I don't necessarily like to call it a journey because journey implies destination. It's more so like me trying to be overall fit and healthy and well. So I really started taking my weight loss seriously back in 2018, and I got to the 90 pound mark in 2020. So it took me about 2 years to lose 90 pounds altogether. But I feel like the difference between me and a lot of people on YouTube is that I gradually lost the weight instead of trying to rush and lose it all in like 3 months. And trying to lose weight that quickly, while it works, it is not sustainable. So you could lose 50 pounds in 2 months, but then 3 months later, you're gonna be back up 60 pounds. So my thing is, it's all about taking your time, gradually, trying different things, because sometimes something will work for you for a while and then you hit a wall and you're like, oh no, this isn't gonna work for me anymore. So I'm gonna stop rambling and actually get into the story time, I guess. So I guess this is like a story time. But yeah, so I have my notes here because if I don't read off my notes, I'm going to forget everything that I want to say. So bear with me, but we're gonna get into the video. So starting back in let's start back with Leah as a child. So I've always been a bit on the chunky side. I've always been a bit on the thick side. Back in the day when kids were bullies in middle school, kids used to call me Big Booty Judy. Like, what does that even mean? I mean, I know exactly what it means. It means got a big old juicy butt. But I didn't like that. I didn't like being, heavy. And I was always insecure about being on the thick side because, I had skinny friends. A lot of my friends were small, and I was usually the biggest amongst my friend group, even though I was never really that big, especially in like my elementary, middle, high school experience. Like when I graduated high school, I was probably 200 plus pounds. Yeah. When I was 18, graduating high school, I was around 200 plus pounds. Then throughout college, the weight just kept getting on. And by the time I finished my junior year of college at 245 pounds. So that summer, I was like, okay, we gotta change some things around, that this isn't working for me anymore. And we were going on vacation that summer, and I was like, oh no, I'm ready to get cute, I'm ready to get snatched, I'm ready to look good in this bathing suit. I mean, let's make one thing clear. Your body is perfect exactly the way it is. But if you don't like the way your body looks, if you look in the mirror and you're just like, I am not pleased, then do something about it. That's how I feel. So I decided to do something about it. So at that time, I was working at McDonald's. So I was on my feet for 8 hours a day. And if you've ever worked at McDonald's, you know that it is very fast paced. So I was honestly getting in a lot of steps. And around that time, I also started a vegan diet. I am not still vegan to this day at all, but for about a month, I was eating vegan, which was a little tough working at McDonald's. I would be in there stealing pickles, and apple pies are vegan, so I was eating a lot of those. But it was like I would make wraps with salad greens and like pickles and random stuff because like I couldn't get no crew meals. And they did have that Southwest salad at the time, so I had that like beans and corn. I would put that in like some tortilla strips, salad greens on a tortilla, and that would be my little crew meal. But yes, I was vegan for like a month. And I was also working out, not too seriously, but I was working out on and off that summer as well. I got me a little gym membership. So I was really, trying to slowly start my weight loss process. So that summer, I lost about 20 pounds. I went into my senior year of college at 220. Let me read. So the first semester of my senior year of college, I honestly don't remember a lot of details, but I do remember I was living at this apartment and I would do like home workouts. So I would work out in my room, and I was probably vegetarian at the time, but I honestly can't remember. Who knows? I honestly don't know. But I didn't really lose a lot of weight in that time in the first semester of my senior year. But then once spring semester hit, some things changed for me. So I was going to the gym. First of all, I don't even want to get into all my relationship drama. That's like a whole nother story time for a whole nother day. And I don't even know if I want to do that on the internet at all. But child, I'd have been through some things with these men. But anyway, I had just fallen out with this boy that I was messing with. I was very sad that semester. I was a little depressed, I will say. And depression, weight loss is very different. But on top of that, and I don't even want to attribute depression to my weight loss because I don't want to give it that much credit. But during that time, I was working out fairly consistently. I'll say I was getting in 2 to 4 workouts in a week. I was working a serving job. I worked at Ruby Tuesday, and that was probably the worst job I have ever worked. But anyway, worse than McDonald's, yes. But I was working at Ruby Tuesday as a server, so I would be on my feet at that job for like, it could have been anywhere from like 3 to 6 to 8 hours. Who knows? I honestly have blocked that out of my memory because my anxiety and depression at that time was crippling. Senior year of college is no joke. Senior year of college as a math major is no joke. So I don't even, thinking about this is just, stressing me a little. But so during that time, I was working out like a couple days a week, and there was a gym in my apartment complex too. So I would like do elliptical. I would do some like body weight type stuff because I wasn't necessarily super in shape. I was just working on slowly, as I said earlier, slowly, gradually easing the pounds off. So I was on my feet all the time, and unfortunately I was not eating a lot. I was not eating very well at the time. Like I was maybe eating like 1 meal a day. I was, as I said earlier, a little depressed, so it was hard for me to eat regularly. I was just stressed. It was a rough time for me. So that one thing I will say was not healthy weight loss. It was not a good way for me to be pursuing my weight loss, or at least, no, I think I was doing good things. Like I was working out consistently, but it was just the not eating regularly. That was not healthy. It's not good. So if you're on this weight loss journey, please make sure you're eating properly, and I'll get into that a little bit later. So yes, I was working out fairly consistently, not eating very well, and I also had a very active job. So I was, getting in a lot of steps, getting in quite a bit of cardio on the job. So that was senior year, spring semester of college. And by graduation, because I quit Ruby Tuesday before I graduated, but by graduation, I was down to around 190 pounds. So then, summer 2019, I was in grad school. I had started grad school, so I was in an accelerated graduate program. So it was 3 semesters, summer, fall, spring. So I started classes in the summer, and I honestly don't remember if I was doing any real working out over the summer. I might have done a couple of things here and there, but I honestly don't know. I don't think I was actively, pursuing weight loss at the time. Then fall 2019 is when classes started back full-time. I started my part-time internship. So I was interning 2 days a week. I had 1 day a week classes, and I had 4 days a week free. That was probably my best schedule I've ever had, other than my quarantine schedule, which was nothing, but we'll get into that a little bit later in the video too. So in fall 2019, I was working out inconsistently, but I was trying to get in 3 days a week. I would usually try to go to the gym like on a Monday, Wednesday, Friday type schedule, something like that. I honestly, once again, don't remember. But yes, I was working out pretty inconsistently, but my schedule sort of had me like, it kind of forced me to have to prepare my meals, at least for school days. So I was eating pretty healthy, because when I have to actually think about my meals and plan them in advance, it helps me to, cook healthy meals and take care of my body. So I was eating pretty healthy, working out fairly inconsistently. By the end of 2019, I was around 180, 175, probably closer to the 180 side. So then January 2020 rolls around. I started in January doing the Daniel fast. So if you don't know what the Daniel fast is, I'll put like some information about it in the description, I suppose. Real YouTuber. But anyway, I did the Daniel fast, which is basically very similar to Beyonce's Coachella diet, where I was like not eating any meat, animal products at all, processed anything, processed carbs, stuff like that. So it was basically just like fruits, vegetables, beans, whole grains. I'm trying to think, was there anything else I was eating? There was not. And like spices, seasonings, oils, stuff like that. So after the Daniel fast, it sort of set a precedent for me of like eating healthy and actually being conscious about the food that I'm putting into my body. I was not vegetarian after that, but I was still trying to, eat healthily, making sure I get my veggies in, making sure I'm, eating balanced meals. And I was, up until March 13th, the heinous day, I was going to the gym at least 3 times a week. On a good week, I was going 5 days, but I was trying to go at least 3 days a week. I was doing weight training, a dabble of cardio here and there, but I was doing this leg program by, I believe is Dariana Fitness. So I can link that program as well, or I don't know if the program is still available on her website, but I can link her website as well because the program was pretty good. So I was doing that program, and it was a 12-week program, but I got through about 6 weeks before lockdown happened. And then the infamous lockdown happened. So once everything got shut down for COVID, I was like, I'm just gonna, be gracious with myself. We were in, the beginnings of the pandemic. We didn't know when things were gonna turn around. So I said, you know what? I'm gonna use this time to rest. And what did I do, honey? I rested. So up until I want to say like May. Yeah, I think it was May. I was not working out. So March to May, I was not doing anything. I tried to get into like some home workouts and stuff, like, cause I, have picked up some things over the few years. So I knew some things about working out. So I was trying to create little things for me to do, and it just was not working out for me. I just did not want to work out. So I was like, I'm not going to. And then the Corona depression was really settling in, and I was like, I really have to do something, because I was at my apartment like by myself. I would be by myself for weeks at a time, like no human contact. I would be posted in the apartment alone, because like my roommate had gone home to stay with her parents, but I was like, I'm just gonna quarantine solo. So I was by my lonely, and I was like, nah, I can't do this anymore. I need to do something to occupy my time. So that became working out, and that's when I got introduced to my girl Chloe Ting. Chloe Ting will get you snatched now. So okay, so wait, go back. So Daniel fast. After the Daniel fast, I was down to like 170. Then when COVID really hit and when things started getting locked down, I was probably down to like 165, maybe 170. I honestly am not totally sure. So I started Chloe Ting around 165, maybe 170, but started Chloe Ting. I did first her abs and booty hourglass challenge. Didn't really lose any weight from that, but that's cool because that wasn't really my goal at the time. I was just trying to get back in shape and get my body used to moving again. And then I did her summer shred challenge, which her summer shred, that one will get you exactly where you need to be. And by the end of the summer shred challenge, I want to say I was down to 155. At some point over the summer, I got down to 155. I honestly cannot remember, y'all, but I had gotten down to 155. I was so proud of myself. I had not been that small since probably I was in middle school. So I was feeling super gassed. I was so excited. Then July, I started her intense core challenge, and I got through about a week of that, maybe. And then after that, I lost my train of thought. Okay. Then after that, I remember I got my wisdom teeth taken out in July, and I was not about to work out after I got my wisdom teeth taken out because I had to get both sides done, and I got them both done separately. So like I had to get these taken out, and when you get your wisdom teeth taken out, you can't really work out because your mouth was cut open and your jaw was bloody and gross. So I got this side taken out first, I believe, and then so I took time off working out, and then I got the other side taken out. So I was just like, you know what? I guess this is over, which is so pitiful. I think I got this side taken out at like the end of June and then end of July, and then the other side taken out sometime in August. So Yeah, then around August 10th is when I moved back home. And when I moved back home, I was done. I was not working out anymore. I don't like working out, especially because being at home, I have a big family, so it's a lot of people at my house. And I was just not trying to be around everybody working out. There was no privacy, and I just felt uncomfortable, quite frankly. I didn't have to. It would have been fine, but I wasn't feeling it. And then August 31st, I went back to work. School started. Unfortunately, we should have been on lockdown still, but that's another topic, and we're not getting into that today. So August 31st, I started back work. I was trying to get into a schedule of work out, go to bed, but it was kind of tough. I had a 50-minute commute at the time because I was still living at home, and I hadn't moved back up here to where I live now, which is an hour away. I'm trying to keep those details out because I don't want people on the internet knowing where I live, but I live in South Carolina. That's all you need to know. So I just, work happened and working out was not happening. So I kind of just gave up on it. I'm gonna be honest. So for the whole September when school started until December, I wasn't really working out. I'm gonna be honest. And I put on 10 pounds. So I did lose 90 pounds. By July, I had hit the 90-pound mark. So I was at 155. I was so excited. I was so proud of myself. And then between July and now, I'm back up to the 165 range. So yeah, I'm not mad. I love my body the way it is. I have loved my body throughout my entire weight loss experience. But now it is January 2021, and I'm ready to actually start taking care of my body and finding a routine that is not just going to help me lose weight, but I want to maintain my body and maintain my well-being and my health. So at this point, my fitness is not even about losing weight, which I still do want to lose 10, 20 more pounds so that I can officially say that I have lost 100 pounds. Is that the main reason why I want to get down to 145? Yes, but I want to see what I look like at 145 because that's a good weight for my height. I'm 5'5", so I feel 145 would be a good healthy, 165 is a good healthy weight. Any weight is a healthy weight. Please don't let these people you into believing that you need to be a certain weight. It's all bullshit. What you need to know is that as long as you're taking care of your body, exercising and eating healthy, you're healthy. So don't let anybody tell you otherwise. Your body is perfect the way it is. As I said earlier, you have nothing to worry about. But if you're ready to start taking that dive and losing weight, just know that it's all about small steps. It's about progress. Weight loss is not about losing all of the weight at one time. If you try to lose a ton of weight at once, it's just going to backfire. It's not going to be sustainable. It's all about finding practices that work for you and implementing them into your lifestyle. If you are working out 5 days a week and you just feel so drained and you feel tired, even 7 days a week, a lot of people try to work out 7 days a week. I would not advise that at all. I would say start small. Because when I started working out, I was in my bedroom doing fire hydrants and donkey kicks, no resistance bands, no nothing. I was just starting where I was at. So it's so important to start where you are and build from there. It's about progress. It's not about perfection. So please, if you get anything from this video, be kind to yourself, be gentle with yourself, give yourself and your body the time that you need to do what you want to do. Set small goals to help you reach your big goals. And even if you don't know what your big goals are, because I honestly didn't have a weight loss goal when I first started losing weight. I just wanted to lose weight. So it's all about setting small goals until you reach them. And then if you want to keep going, if you want to keep changing things, then, set new goals and reach those goals so that you can set new ones. So yes, I hope that I have encouraged somebody out there to want to start their weight loss journey or fitness journey. Let's not even call it a weight loss journey. Let's call it fitness, because if you start getting into taking care of your body, the body that you want will come. It's not about, oh my God, I have to do XYZ LMNOP to lose weight. No, you just have to do what feels right for your body, and the body that you want will come. You already have the body that you want. It's your body. You just got to work to get it to look how you want it to look. So hopefully this is encouraging for anybody that has seen all of the YouTube fitness hype and been scared to start their fitness journey because it is very difficult to lose a lot of weight at one time. Like the people that are like, I lost 50 pounds in 4 months, they eat like rice and dried chicken and carrots every day. And I don't know, that just does not look like fun to me. Like I still eat what I want to eat. Right now I'm trying to, stay away from unhealthy things, but I'm about to go downstairs and make me some mozzarella sticks. So it's all about doing what works for you, making yourself happy. So thank you all for watching. If you made it to this point in the video, I'll give you some options for comments if you want to leave me a little comment. First of all, if you are on a fitness journey or have had big like successes in your weight loss, if you want to brag on yourself, if you want to give somebody else a nice tip or a trick on how you lost weight and had sustainable weight loss, go ahead and leave a comment below. If you want to start your weight loss journey and you need a little extra encouragement that you didn't get from this video, leave a comment below and I or maybe somebody else will leave you a little encouragement to help you get started on your weight loss journey. Fitness journey, not weight loss, because we're being fit, we're trying to get healthy, we're not trying to, well, if you want to lose weight, that can be one of your goals, but the overall goal should be fitness, health, and well-being. So hopefully you guys have a great day, have a great fitness journey, have a great life, and I'll see you all in the next video.